guys, Boston Chris back again with another Ark Taming Series video here on Ark Survival Evolved, and we are messing around with the Animals of Atlas mod today. And I don't know if my Argentavis is gonna work out. I sent him to the gym because I was hoping that he would be able to pick up this Homotherium, but he doesn't really have much meat on his bones. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try anyway. There is a level 180 Homotherium right down here. And he, of course, has disappeared while I was talking to y'all. And I even have highlights on. There he is right there. See him? Now, we're going to try to pick him up. Wish me luck. Okay, look at this. No problem. Oh, okay, ow, ow, ow. Okay, so he has bleed. He has bleed. He's very angry. I don't know how I'm bleeding when I have no skin. Okay. All right, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. It's all right. Just calm down. All right, it is dark out. And we are attempting to take this Homotherium back to our base with a bird that has no skin, no feathers, no sinew, no nothing. And it's working quite swimmingly so far. So what I'm going to do is we're going to fast forward until we are back to the base and have this kitty cat in our drop trap. So please, I beg of you, do not go anywhere. All right, we are back. We're approaching the base. We have run out of stamina, probably because my bird has nothing to store its stamina in. But we are, alas, about to drop our Homotherium into the drop trap. And then we are going to talk about what an amazing creature this is from an Animals of Atlas mod. Another in the cat series. We had the Cave Lion and now the Homotherium. And we have just enough stam to get him into the trap. That's good news. So here's the base. Finally starting to light up a little bit. And let's get the creature in here. So this usually means if you're able to pick them up with an RG, that typically means you can pick them up with Wyverns, Rhynian Napha, Quetzals, and everything else just about. Maybe not anything under an RG, but alas, the RG does work on it. And there is our creature right there. Now we are using a regular long neck rifle with 430% damage on it. And we're using regular shocking trank darts to knock the things out. Okay. If I can get an angle on this creature. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna knock him out. As you can see from my awesome spyglass on the left, Superior Kibble is the drink of choice for this creature. And also raw mutton, raw prime meat will work as well. And that should knock him out, right? Yeah? Did that work? It did. Okay, nice. So we're going to get down there with him. And then we will discuss a little bit about this awesome little kitty cat. Alright? Now, they are very cool looking. And it looks like their torpor. Let's go look at their torpor. Okay, so it's a little bit fast. Not too bad. Not too bad. It wants 4 superior kibble. And so we will give him what he wants. And my taming settings are 2.5 times on this server. But I also have a Binturong on my shoulder from the Ark Survival Additional Creatures 2 Wild Ark mod. That is also going to increase his food drain. And so here we go. While it's not quite as well known as its more prominently canine endowed relatives, the Homotherium was a very successful and widespread kitty cat. A plains hunter with sharp cutting teeth, mostly resembling a tiger, although with a sloped look due to longer front legs. Not something I've been able to emulate, but the Atlas Tiger model works pretty well. As the tiger is based on the Thylacoleo skeleton, it would have been remiss not to use the Thyla's climbing abilities. So that means you can climb with it. Although the Homotherium finds climbing much more stamina intensive than its marsupial cousin, which means you can climb with it, but it takes more stam to do so. We will talk about its attacks in a minute. Let me see here. All right, cool. So here it is. We're gonna cryopod it up, and then we're gonna go get a saddle for it. All right. So the saddle for the Homotherium is unlocked at level 43. It costs 19 engram points. Level 43, and you craft it in the AOA smithy right here, and it will take fiber, hide, and metal ingot. So we will make one. Alright. So this creature is actually pretty useful in several different ways. Other than, like, for me, I am a huge Thylacoleo fan. So it's cool to see a reskinned Thylacoleo. It looks like that. Pretty dope looking. There's also an aberrant version of this on Aberration. But yeah, there is the creature. And you can jump on its back, and it's really, really fast and jumps really, really far. It's slightly smaller than a Thylacoleo, I think. Now, the left click does a inflict bleed attack, which is based on the Deinonychus bleed, okay? It's essentially the same thing, all right? So when you go up to something and bite it with your left click, it will automatically start bleeding. And you can see it's literally the Deinonychus bleed, all right? It does not seem to work on the Ankylosaur. Now, the right click on your mouse is a claw swipe. And it does slightly more base damage than the bite, but it has more knockback. But it's also slower overall. But here's what that looks like. Smacking the piss out of this Anky, right? So the Anky's probably not the best creature to try these things out on because of its armor. And it is also immune to bleed, so let me try it on this guy. Well, the bleed is not very strong on it. Yeah, it's not really very strong. Let's see here. Now, the attack, the right-click attack on a corpse will also gather... let me see. Let me see here. Okay, so the left click, let's try this out. We have to kill something first. Let's kill something. Alright, let's kill one of these parasaurs over here. Because I want to show you this. We're going to have to actually kill a couple of these guys. Because there is a very cool thing that it does when it's harvesting. Which makes it actually very viable as an early game tame. The bleed, kill it. Alright, so if I go up to this with my left click, it will strip the prime meat from the hide. And you will harvest prime meat, but not hide. Like that. Raw meat, whatever. See? But, if I go up to something... and I kill it, eventually. I just aggroed the Stego. That's unfortunate. let me give me, so the C key actually roars, and it gives me something called Imbue, okay? Which increases my everything. It increases damage and damage resistance for 30 seconds, and you can see the countdown in the upper right. It's called Resolve, is the name of the buff. Okay, so Stego is rocking my world, okay. So now, what I wanted to show you is with your right click, if you harvest a creature with the right click, it will literally strip the hide from the meat, and you will only get hide. See? Well, you get meat too, but with the left click, you do not get hide, see? And that's how you get raw meat, or raw prime. So if I go up to this and eat it, or harvest it with the left click, I have a chance of getting the raw prime. And left and right click just gives me, it gives me also hide on top of the meat. Alright? So yeah, that's how you do the Homotherium. Now Resolve works as increasing damage and damage resistance for 30 seconds. All right, so you saw how it did that. It's still kind of a weak creature, but for early game, it's really nice for harvesting meat. You get lots and lots and lots of meat from harvest, okay? And that's what makes this creature really, really good to have in early game. Or even mid-game. I guess it's a level 40-something saddle unlock. So, yeah, that's the Homotherium. You can go places quickly. You can jump around as well with it. The spawn code is Homotherium, all one word, _character, _BP, _C. And the saddle for this creature, if you want to spawn in a aberrant version, it's Homotherium _character, _BP, _aberrant, _C. And the saddle for this creature is Homotherium saddle, all one word, for the GFI. This prefers superior kibble, mutton, and then prime, all raw if you can use it. It spawns in the Aberration Fertile Land, the Extinction Forest, and any map that uses the Grasslands spawner, which includes Island, Ragnarok, Valgero. On the center, it will spawn on the Snow Grasslands, okay? If you're looking for them on whatever map you are on. Again, that's the Homotherium from the Animals of Atlas mod. Such a cool looking cat. The saddle's nice as well. I really like this mod a lot. The attention to detail was really, really good on the saddles and stuff. So yeah, if you like this video, please show it some love by hitting the like button. If you want to see more like this, you can of course subscribe. This is the Ark Taming series from yours truly, Boston Chris. Appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you down the road.